My name is Megha, and in this video I am going to tell you the format of IELTS Speaking exam. It is a separate face-to-face interview with your examiner which lasts for around 11 to 14 minutes depending upon how long your answers are, how well framed your answers are, and on the number of questions asked by the examiner. This test comprises of 3 sections, but before these 3 sections, the examiner asks you a couple of questions about your name, the place you are from, and asks for your identification. You may call this section as section 0. Remember, this section is your chance of building a strong foundation of an excellent conversation with your examiner. So, maintain your poise and smile gently. In section 1, the examiner asks you multiple questions. There are a variety of topics that are included in this section, like family, colors, transportation, cooking, etc. It is always beneficial to prepare well on these topics before appearing for the examination. Now, one important tip for IELTS Speaking section 1 is make sure you do not give one-word answers. You have to show the examiner that you are comfortable speaking in English and you can talk on any topic fluently and clearly. Hence, make sure you add a quick description or a reason or the frequency to expand your answer. Now, what needs to be added will depend upon the question itself. Let us take 2 examples to understand what should be added to expand our answer. Example 1. If the question is, what do you usually read? Answer, I'm fond of reading short story books, but sometimes I also read magazines about news and current affairs. So you see, I added a quick one-liner stating that apart from doing ABC, I also do XYZ. In this way, I expanded my answer and I show the examiner that I am comfortable speaking in English. Example 2. Do you like cooking? Answer, I quite enjoy cooking, but I hardly get to cook 2 to 3 times a week, only when I finish my office work early. So you see, in this answer, I added a quick one-liner stating how frequently I do a particular thing. So these were the 2 examples. The speaking section 1 lasts for around 4 to 5 minutes. Now, moving on to section 2. In section 2, the examiner will present a cue card on which your question will be written. This question will be followed by some sub-questions that you have to include in your answer. You will be given a minute to prepare for the answer. The examiner will also provide you a pen and a notepad. Use this notepad to jot down your points and elaborate those points while you are answering. At the end of the minute, the examiner will ask you to start your answer. Now, one important tip for section 2 is keep talking and stop only when the examiner interrupts you. And while you are talking, include all the ideas that you jot down in your copy, show off your vocabulary, use phrases wherever necessary, focus on your intonation and stress important words. You have to speak for 2 minutes in section 2. Don't worry about leaving an incomplete sentence when the examiner interrupts you. But having said that, make sure you have covered all the relevant points and your story has almost reached its end when 2 minutes are about to be over. Now, how would you know when 2 minutes are about to be over? They don't permit wristwatches or mobile phones after all. Practice, practice, practice. Just sit in front of a mirror, take out your mobile phone, set out 2 minutes timer, put on the recorder and start speaking. That's how we all prepare. Section 3 lasts for around 4 to 5 minutes. And in this section, the cue card topic is continued. The section 2 topic is continued but at a more abstract level. Now, what do I mean by this? In section 2, you have to deliver a monologue. There is no interruption by the examiner. However, in section 3, the examiner will ask your opinions and your views on different questions that are related to the cue card topic. In this section, do not give 2 or 3 liners because that will only work against your favor. The examiner will judge you on your ability to maintain a conversation. So, an answer with around 7 to 8 lines should suffice. Easy, no? So that was all about today's video. We discussed format of IELTS speaking exam, and I also gave you some important tips for each section. I will be making more videos, more elaborate videos on each section. Till then, stay safe and keep learning. Bye.